everyone, and welcome to Chat Up 1041. My name's Brooke, and welcome. So, just a bit of an update, not a full episode. So, as I said in my last bit of update, things were a wee bit crazy. Just a wee bit. Just a tiny wee bit. Things have happened. Yeah. Things have happened. I was hoping to have an episode all ready to go. And then next thing, it couldn't happen. Which really infuriated the fuck out of me. I just want my life back on track. And I can't. Because of a cunt. Because of a few cunts actually, but one particular cunt. But yeah, no. Yeah. So pretty much what's been happening for me, working, a lot of working, and pretty much just a little study. I have now officially finished up at my old company. Done, dusted, they're gone. See you, Felicia. Bye. They're done. Yeah. I start with my new company in October. So it was meant to be end of September, but now we've made it till October now, as I needed to give my work at the hospital quite a bit of notice saying, hey, I'm not going to be there for quite a while. And they're like, sweet, yep. So we're currently just trying to find other people that can replace me just for that month and a bit, because as soon as I start my first responder training and everything, I'm going to be busy and I will not have time to do my duties at the hospital at all. But yeah, no. What else has happened? Me and my ex-fiance split. So yeah, we split. It was better for both worlds just to break things off. We're still friends. But yeah, we're split. We've been split now for probably 3 weeks. It's been hard, but yeah, it's been hard. It was not something I took lightly to do. It was, and everything got to both of us. With everything's happened with court, and with everything's happened for both of us, and we both just said to each other, let's take a break. So we both split. We're still friends. We still communicate with each other. We still talk to each other. We're just friends now. Yeah. Best outcome we could have. Who knows what happens will have for us in the future. We may get back together, we may not, but I don't think we will. I think we're better off as friends. But yeah, no. I've just been focusing on myself and that, and just like trying to work through things, trying to work through this court shit. Like, this should have been done months ago. Like, we had the court hearing over a month ago now. And I thought it was done, dusted, done, sealed. No. Don't know what's going on. My lawyer doesn't know what's going on. She's getting confused. We thought it was easy. Once we finally got home to sign the paperwork, the judge signs off on it. It's been 2 weeks since he signed the paperwork. And it's been like, the fuck. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that everything will just blow over. Everything will go back to normal. Well, I know nothing will go back to normal, but hopefully some sort of normalization. So I don't have to fucking go. If I go there, to that point in town, am I going to get harassed? But yeah, no. I've got quite a few events coming up. August is a very, very busy month for me, especially one particular week. I have a light show, which my dress arrived today, and it's stunning. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see it all. It will be up on my TikTok when I do a reveal on that. It's absolutely stunning. The dress, and all the accessories and that. Got my little self a tiara on that. Little crown. Because I'm a pretty princess. But yeah, no. And then I got Alex Warren that same week, where I'm going with my best friend Hannah. So we are looking forward to that. We're counting down the days. I wish I was going to both, but the next day I'm taking a trip down south to see my sister and that. And also to see a guy that I've been talking to. Yeah, I laugh. I just got out of a fucking relationship and I'm already talking to someone. Yeah. But he's very, very nice. We've been talking for the last few days. And he's very, very nice. Like, goddamn. Yeah. But no. But yeah. Yeah. I've been feeling a bit more happier. I'm slowly getting my happiness back. I'm slowly getting my spark back. Like, it's going to take a while. What happened to me should have not happened to me. I went through trauma. The last fucking few months have been hell for me. I should have not gone through that. But I had to. And I think that's what I'm like going to talk about in my next episode. So my next episode is going to be addressing a lot of shit that's happened. Not directly, because I can't talk about it directly. I wish I could. I wish I could talk about this all directly. I wish I could just let it all out and say, hey, if you're in the same situation as me, it is okay to speak out. I should have spoke out sooner about what was happening, but I didn't because I was like, oh no, it's not a court issue. It's not it's wasting the court's resources. It's not within their time or my time. Like, just leave it. It will blow over. I should have done something immediately as soon as it started happening, but I didn't. I wanted to work it out civilly. It's not fun being in the courts. It's not. Trust me, it's not. I think one thing I'm taking away from all this is I don't trust men as much anymore. Well, I don't really trust anyone anymore, really. I trust only certain people. Like, I had close friends who I thought were like my close inner circle backstab me because of that fucker. Because he offered them something. And they took it. It's like a dog with a fucking bone. But yeah, no. So my next episode will probably be going a bit into that and about things that happened. There is a trigger warning for that episode. I will put it up before I start talking. It is about DV and how I have been in DV relationships and how I kind of do class that as a DV relationship because of what he did. I got out and he wanted to keep abusing me from out of the relationship. I don't give a fuck too if he fucking sees this because he knows what he did wrong. I know what I did wrong. We both had a part to play in this. But he knows what he did was wrong. He knows. So, yeah. But no, so yeah. Overall, I'll be glad once this is all over. I'll be glad once I get that message from my lawyer saying, "Hey, judge signed off everything." My worst case scenario is the judge wants to see us again, and I'll be like, "Why?" He signed all the paperwork. I've signed all the paperwork. Only other thing is, it's because he's breached the contract that we've had a couple times. He has, which dumb. You've signed a contract. Within a week after signing the contract, he broke it. Which I was like, are you fucking stupid? Like, seriously. But yeah, no. And even some of his mates have said to me, it's ridiculous, this whole thing. Like, it could have been sorted out civilly. But yeah, no. Overall, I'll be glad once this is all over. I'll be glad once this can be all put to bed. I can just go, it happened. What happened, and go done and dusted. But no, but I've got some really exciting things coming up. The light show, I'm really looking forward to. My dress is stunning. I dress up every year pretty much for this light show. I've gone for the last few years, and it's absolutely fucking stunning. I've heard that my Xbox will be working it, and I'm going to blow his socks off with it because he has not seen me dressed up. But yeah, no. Also, I think I'm going to make a bit of an episode about my last workplace because I think it's something that needs to be addressed because a lot of you have kind of picked up in my lives. If you guys joined my live streams, you kind of picked up there was some hostility between me and my last workplace. And I can talk about some of it because it made me sign NDA. What do you fucking do? Yeah. But yeah, no. So I definitely want to talk about workplace relationships and toxicity in the workplace on one episode. Because it's interesting when you go into a workplace and the first thing you get met by is this fucking guy who non-stop says sexual shit to you. It's interesting. But yeah, no. I'm quite glad I'm out of that place. I'm very glad. I'm not going to name and shame. I'd love to name and shame, but I can't name and shame at the same time. I love to. But yeah, no. But no. Overall, I'm fine. One point I wasn't. One point I was just like, I was done. I think I'd burnt myself way too much out with work. I was trying to manage 3 jobs, and since I've cut down now, I was working 60 hours a week. Now I'm working on around about 30 hours a week, which I'm so fucking happy at because I don't get paid. Like I think a lot of people don't realize I don't get paid for my job at all, and which I don't mind, but gets to a point where you're working all these hours and you realize you're not getting a paycheck from it, and it does bring you down a wee bit. Like you go, is it worth it? But yeah, no. So I am gonna miss my hospital job for a bit of time, but I have taken months off before. When I had my car accident earlier this year, I took a couple months off. From it, I couldn't do anything. I'm still having repercussions from that shit now. I'm still getting headaches and all that, and I'm still having trouble from a car crash. But yeah, no. But overall, everything's been fine. I had someone ask me the other day this question. Do I regret anything that's happened in the last few months? Yeah, I do. I regret meeting some people. Yeah, I do regret some things I've said. My words could have been better done. better used. But at that time, at moment in time I've said those words, they've pissed me off to that point where I've just gone fuck yous all, pretty much. But yeah. It's hard when they know you have a mental health condition, that when your mood is up and down, and they know how to manipulate it. And they're like, oh, let's piss Brooke off to the point where she like fucking loses her shit. There's some people out there that are like that. And then there's some people that understand, like, sometimes that if you fucking piss me off, you're going to get yelled at by me. Like, I don't stand for shit anymore. I really, really don't. Like, there's so much I'll stand for, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with your bullshit. But yeah, no. But to new beginnings and new workplaces. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to it. I've worked now 2 orientation shifts with them, and I do my other shit on call. They're lovely. They are. They're very, very lovely. I feel like I fit in well with them. Plus, I've known them for years. I feel I fit in quite well with them. I just felt like that last place I was feeling really suffocated, and it was a boys' club. But yeah, no. Because I was only really girl there until another female came along and we started working. But yeah, no, that's all I'm going to go on to that for now. But I do wish them the best. I still talk to some of them now, and I say to them, like, I really have no really hard feelings, except like 1 or 2. I think you're tossers. But oh god, yeah. But I think the way things went down could have been handled better. But yeah, no. I was dealing with so much fucking stress. But I think I think the people just choose wrong fucking timings to talk to me at the moment, I think. Like, the other day, I got a text message from my boss at the hospital, and I was not in a great mood, and I snapped at her accidentally. But she could tell I was not in a good mood. Only because I found out someone's fucking girlfriend was going to be working with me. And I went, you can get fucked. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. No. I can't be fucking dealing with bullshit. A lot of it is petty drama. Petty high school drama it is. Especially with the shit that happened with my ex-best friend. She's still carrying on with her bullshit. I noticed, one of my friends told me the other day, oh, she's still posting about you. I'm like, cool. She could make 100 posts about me, but do I look like I give a fuck? Like, as long as she doesn't fucking mention my name or fucking post my picture like she did that fucking 1 or 2 times, I'm fucking fine with it. But yeah, no. I think it's going to be an interesting rest of the year. Speedway season starts back up in October. I'm looking forward to it and not looking forward to it. My goal this year Speedway season is stay away from Wolf of Glen if possible. Not to go anywhere fucking near it. A few of my friends were like, oh, let's go to Wolf of Glen on the fucking opening night, mate. Nah. Nope. I choose life. I choose my sanity. Because I know it's going to be a shit show. So, yeah. But no. I'll go to Ripon, I'll go to Ellesmere, I'll go to Oxford, I'll go to anywhere else. Wolf of Glen? Nah. I think I'll stay away. I'll only go if I'm going with people. But even then, if everything works out with me and this guy, which he's very, very nice. I said to him, I was like, I'm willing to relocate to where he is, which I'm not going to say on here because I'll end up fucking getting messages after messages after messages, or someone will fuck something up. Because I know they watch this. Thanks for fucking up my life for the last few months. You're not meant to watch it, but oh well. All I'm going to say is build that bridge, walk over it, burn it to the ground, and don't talk to me ever again. And just leave me in the past. Like I'm trying to do years. Because it's getting beyond a joke. But yeah, no. I'm going to try and start going live more on TikTok. I've just been busy. It's hard going live when I'm out on call because my dad is not always that reliant. So I really can go when I'm at home. But yeah, no. I go to Wellington in a few months. I think I said that last time. I go to Wellington in a few months. Not really looking forward to it. But apparently there's some fucking fuck up with it all. The meeting organizer did not realise that the election was a week before it. So the meeting is the 13th of November, and the election is the 7th of November. So I don't know what's happening at this point with everything. So I just said to him, well, fucking tell me soon so I can change my flights around. I've already booked my flights. I booked my flights very, very early because it can be a pain in the ass to book them last minute because also, one, it's too fucking expensive. One, it's too expensive, and two, it's a pain in the ass to try and book last minute because there's nothing available because there's only 2 flights a day that go direct to Wellington. One early in the morning, one late at night. So yeah, but no. So I'm in Wellington for a few days, and then I come home. I might be going to Auckland at the end of August for AUT's open day because I'm thinking of studying paramedicine next year. I'm thinking of it. Next year or the following year, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm thinking going to AUT's open day. All depends how financial I am. Which I'll make my mind up probably in the next few weeks if I'm going to go or not. But yeah, no. And then, I was meant to go to Auckland in October, and then that got fucking canned. I ended up not going. I'm like, nah. I was going to go for my bestie's birthday, which is tomorrow. Filming this on the 28th of July, which is tomorrow. She's 21. She's going to be 21. But yeah, no. Happy birthday to my bestie. But yeah, no. I was meant to go out for her birthday, but then I had too much shit to do down here. Plus I have work, so I couldn't. Since I'm taking that whole month off in October, I can't really take any days off now. Which is shit. So yeah. Because some days I don't feel like going to work. Like some days I wake up going, nah, not today. But I have to. But no, I'm definitely looking at other places in New Zealand to live now. Except Auckland. Because I looked at Auckland and Wellington. Maybe Wellington. Wellington's a real good contender at the moment. Wellington's like got everything that I need. Auckland, it's a wee bit too busy for me. A wee bit too busy. Yeah, maybe outskirts might work for me, but in the city centre, I think I'd struggle. I can spend no more than like a month in Auckland, and then I'm like, nah, get me out of here. 'Cause I've spent like nearly a month in Auckland one time, and I struggled really badly up there. Wellington, I can spend any amount of time in Wellington. I've done it before. I've lived in Wellington for a couple months, so I don't mind that. Down south, I'd look at it. I've heard Dunedin's very nice. And Oamaru is very nice. But yeah. So I laughed. One of my friends the other day, she's like, "Oh, you should go down to Timor and live by your sister." I'd love to, but don't think I can hide in Timaru, especially with someone else that lives down there. So yeah, I don't think I can hide down in Timaru. That's just poking the hornet's nest. But yeah, no. I think that's pretty much all that is an update I can give you. Like, courts still taking their fucking time. I don't start my job till October, and my life's still a shit show. Still a fucking shit show. Oh, my fiance fucking like. It's complicated being his relationship. Well, we were kind of engaged, kind of not. It was fucking complicated. Okay, so we're broken up. Okay, we're broken up. But yeah, no. But we're still friends. But yeah, no, be about nearly a month now since me and him split. Which it was not a light decision. That was not. Like, he was clearly not quite in the relationship fully anyway. And I said to him, like, I sat down and was like, look, do you really want this? And he's like, that's gotten too much for me with this court shit. I was like, fair enough. He didn't sign up for it. He did not sign up for it. Like, I wouldn't blame anyone. They didn't sign up for the fucking me crying my eyes out at fucking 2 a.m. in the morning saying I can't do this anymore because my ex is being cunt. So yeah. But no. I'll just be glad once everything over and we can all put it behind us, and that I'll be glad when I'll be going, don't have to see you anymore. But yeah, no. But our justice system needs a big wake-up call. I noticed that for a fact. I even talked to one of my friends in America, and he even said to me, your justice system is shit. I was like, no shit, Sherlock. I've been in it multiple times now for things, and it is shit. Like, it needs a big revamp. But I don't know what else we can do about it. It is what it is. But anyway, well, thanks everyone for listening, and I will see you guys later. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.